Welcome, guys. I have another special for you guys. We got my boy, Mr. Hammeren, the finalist in the latest Town Hall 11 event, going in right now on our good friends from Fulmen Morte. Man, he dropped a massive 6-star for Woe. Massive 6-star for Woe. And I wanted to bring that to you guys. I think we're going to go on first with his initial attack. And what he was able to do here. So let's go ahead and take the time to see what comp he went with. He went with the 5 bowlers here on this one. He went with 3 of those, with those 3 lavas. And he had 19 balloonies. 19 balloonies on that. So he had to get the great opener. He had to get it all on this one right here. So we're going to notice on his initial attack, Hammer is going to come in here. He's going to drop a giant up here, and he's going to drop the bowler. Since these two are lined up, it's a elixir collector and it's a barrack. So those two line up perfectly. You're able to generate a great funnel from that, and he was able to do just that. He's going to drop the bowler. He's going to drop that, and once he gets the opener that he wants to, he got massive value on the opener. I think from the opener he was trying to get the Inferno, but even with the Inferno not going down, it was still fine. It was still fine. It was still A-okay. He was able to get what he needed to get. Patience allowed him to get this 3-star here. Beautiful, beautiful attacks coming in from him, not just on his primary attack, but his secondary also. So you see the kill squad going in here, and they're going to just get so much value from this opener here. So like I said, he was initially, I felt like he was trying to get, obviously, the Queen, but the Inferno, the CC, everything else, he was able to get all that. So he pops everything up, pop that King's ability, and then he pops the Wooden ability right behind it. He popped the Wooden ability right behind it. And like I said, almost taking down this Inferno here. The life was down to nothing. But with great loonies, great spell placements, he was able to bring this thing home, and you're gonna notice the patience necessary. Some of you guys, you know, if something goes wrong, you panic. You're like, oh my God, what's going on, man? I'm toast here, and you panic yourself out of a 3-star. But he was able to keep his composure. He was able to keep his resolve, and notice, boom, right here. Now, some of you guys panic. You drop the freeze here, and he know this Inferno was already weak. He knew that, so instead of panicking, he said, all right, I'm going to allow these balloons to do what they're supposed to do. And they did just that. He had about 4 balloons left. Boom. They was able to do the job here. And look at the beauty in the placement of those spells here. The heal right over that point here. You're going to watch the beautiful execution right there. Boom. And there it is. That's what I'm talking about. It's all about how you drop those spells. Yes, the opener is extremely important, but making sure that you have the proper loon placement, the proper spell execution, extremely important. And he was able to get that 3-star right there on that first attack. Now, this was actually his secondary attack. All right, this was the second one that he did. I put all the pressure on him. After his first attack, after the beauty in his first attack, I put all the pressure on. I said, Pigeon, you got to bring home this 6-star for Wu. And that was his initial attack right here. I think we're going to swap up the 3 times harder, and we're going to go play the Riders, man, because he was definitely a rider on the team right there. He was definitely a rider on the team. Now we're going to switch gears. You're going to notice on this attack now, he had to go completely different. The initial attack, he went with 5 bowlers and two lavas that he cooked. On this one, he's going to go with 10 bowlers, so he supplemented 1 lava for the bowlers, and you're going to see how that paid dividends here. On the other base, he needed to just get a specific opener. This one here, he needs more. He needed more percentage. Less tank to the sky. So he needed more on the opener, and that's why he went with more bowlers, okay? And it's certain things that you guys are going to learn. Not every single base you can hit generically with a certain composition. You have to be able to look at the base and figure out, okay, well, I need more tank here. I need more bowlers here. I need more of this. I need more of that. That's going to come with time. You can't just wake up one day and say, hey, I'm a savage, I'm a monster, I'm going to be in the top 3. Like I said, Hammer came out with the Town Hall 11 events, and he was one of the finalists in the Town Hall 11 event that we had. You know, hashtag Dixie, baby. Okay? So, always was the winner of that one, but Hammer, man, he showcased great, represented the clan in the best fashion possible. An absolute savage. That guy has always been a savage. All right, so here you see all those bowlers that we talk about. All those bowlers getting right up in there. He drops the rage. They're going to push right in here. The guy had a golem in the CC. Now that's going to get ripped up right away. So the value that he was able to get on the opener is the reason why he was able to drop this 3-star. So many bowlers alive. Look at this. So many bowlers alive. And, you know, under the little rage, they're just going to do so much work. Still had the King's ability here, which was extremely crucial. All right. King, you know, obviously the Barbarians, they're a tank. They pose as a distraction. Yeah, and now he starts the loon deployment. Loon deployment coming on that side, and it was so close. When it comes to these type of attacks, it's so close. It's so close, man. All right, it usually boils down to, you know, one defensive structure here, one defensive structure there. And I'm telling you, so many people get real close, but you got to be the one with the most. You can't get close. You got to destroy them. You got to take them down. You got to conquer them. And he was able to do that. Hammering the nails. Hammer definitely bringing it home. Now, I said it when we was doing the stream. This guy name was Fit King, and the attacks that he did was fit for a king. And you can't lie. He is definitely a savage. You see it right here? All right. Almost took down this Archer Tower, which would have solidified the raid, but there was just a little bit left. There was a little bit left. There was a little bit of, hey, you don't know. Hey, a little bit of you don't know. And then, boom, that haste was still alive. That haste still was available. And with that haste, he was able to push right through and bring home this trifecta right here. The guy put up a 6-star against some pretty okay bases, man. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't the most, it wasn't a meta of designs. But nonetheless, this guy is showing that when the moments are right, he will be able to bring it home for the clan. And there's nothing like having somebody like that on the home team. Good to see that boy back. Good to see him, you know, handling business. Good to see him representing the clan in all facets of the game. Good to see him, you know, strengthening his game. And much love to my boy, Mr. Hammeren. Good to see him back in his true form right here, dropping that 6-star for Woo. I told him we'll do a little cock-a-doodle-doo for him. You know how it is, baby. We had to represent it. All right, so we did have some Town Hall 10s that went crazy. So if you guys want to see those 10v10s triples, go ahead and wait around for it, all right? Stay tuned. We will be bringing you guys a lot more of the war coverage, a lot more of those hits, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, much love from the birds. We're out of here. Peace.